Music in Liverpool is just like part of the DNA of the people.
I love DJing more than anything. I couldn't imagine my life without it. It gives me such a buzz.
We say we like to celebrate urban culture through creative content.
I've been DJing for 4 years now. I started off practicing in my bedroom and now I'm doing residencies, festivals, private events.
When we opened as a music venue, we pretty much programmed events of music that we were interested in, if it was rap, hip-hop, garage, UK-based music. I don't think I ever thought there was a defining moment that I'd have a career in music. I think it was a combination of right place, right time, meeting the right people, and then just hard work. It's very deep, and especially in what's considered the urban scene. You just have to look at Coast Studios. You've got people queuing up to get into the studio.
There's not a day that goes by that I'm not DJing. I'm a resident DJ at Owusu, which is one of Liverpool's biggest clubs, one of Liverpool's biggest house clubs.
Just like through research and working with the right promoters, after a month or so, we couldn't keep doing the same music every night.
As a black female DJ in Liverpool who loves to play R&B, hip-hop and soul, I feel like I've really got to push through them boundaries. There's so many more clubs that play house compared to like play R&B. Like you know with R&B you can only go certain places. And
it seems it's just like they're constantly trying to disperse black people from being in one place, and it always has been.
I'm very limited to other places that I can go that are going to be playing similar music to what I've been playing.
We will get pressure off the police if it's certain artists coming from London to play who are known for certain crowds of people coming in. We've had phone calls of the authorities to ask, you know, is so-and-so playing and have you got security, etc.
When it comes to house female DJs, I could name about 5 in Liverpool compared to female R&B DJs like me and Gaia. That's it. We're really trying to support each other, uplift each other and empower each other to make sure that Liverpool music scene is on the map.
The talent pool in Liverpool musically is very deep, and especially in what's considered the urban scene.
When Drake was shouting Trems out on Twitter and on Instagram, that was just like a crazy moment for Liverpool's rap scene. Like to see Drake, who's obviously like a huge, you know, international star. He's probably the biggest star in the whole world when it comes to rap. And he's putting like shout out the Scousers. What was probably a crazier moment and a bigger moment culturally for Liverpool and Liverpool's rap scene was when Gig shouted A-Star out on Twitter about 3 or 4 years before. He's huge for UK rap and he's like an icon for UK rap. I remember he watched 1 or 2 of his videos and he put like, oh, these Scouse rappers were hard. And then next thing, A-Star was on the album. That was huge.
It's just that one tune away from just, you know, being that national star.
I've came into contact with so many young females that have came to me and said, oh, I want to be a DJ, but they don't know where to start because there's like nowhere for them to go and have access to equipment.
Kind of realised that there was no platform and there was nothing there for these rappers to push on and become real commercial artists like there was in London.
So if I want a choice from a variety of clubs, or if I want to do something different, it means that we're going to have to step out of Liverpool and go to the likes of Birmingham, Manchester, London.
We've seen in like Manchester and Birmingham even starting to pop up. They seem to have like much more of a urban media ecosystem than we seem to have.
The resources and people's hard work has given people more of a platform and a resource to, you know, concentrate on the passion.
So we just kind of set out from there to put culture on display. You know, your Young K's and Fardys and SSJs and John O and Beyond Average, and then a million other rappers that are probably like around their level. And then there's another group that are even younger than them that are coming up now, which are like possibly even more exciting because there's so many of them and they've got their own kind of culture.
I think it would be amazing if there was like a space that could be used for young females to go and have access to equipment and learn how to DJ.
If there was more mentorship and guidance into how to access these pots of funding, it'd be very beneficial to the black music scene in Liverpool.
I need to stay here to, again, pave the way for other female DJs to come on board, especially black female DJs.
You know, it's exponential, the growth. For every one in this generation, there'll be 10 in the next, because they inspire.
I think you'd have to be not from this planet to not have a passion for music in some sense.
Sorry, I'm the worst.